Thank you. So in the morning, I went to my friend's house, and we were all sitting in these chairs, and someone was looking at me, and we were like, what is going on? So we all looked to the side, and there was a window with these weird little light things on them. And we were all peeking over. We knocked on it, and something with little horns was looking at us, and our stress kind of went away when we saw this. But anyways, so I have my story about this. This is a weird experience that I had, and I remember when I was a little boy, I was searching, and I was looking in this house. And this house, it was kind of off to the side. It was sideways a little bit. Anyway, so we were paying for this house, and we didn't care about the money. So 2 weeks, 3 weeks went on. It was summer, and we were all playing around, and we saw this cow, and its eyes were so weird. It was just looking at us, and we saw the bars of the fence, and we saw all of these bees just swarming all around us, and we were just staring at them. They were all around this house, and we were running like crazy to get away from them. So we went to the basement, and we put on these hats, we put on gloves, we put on pants and shirts just to cover our bodies from these bees. And we were digging, and I asked someone to show me something, or I was going to show someone something, and we all looked up, and we saw Anyways, we couldn't figure out what to do, so we decided we were going to go to the attic. So we all followed each other to the attic. We went through this hallway, we went up the stairs, and it was very strange. We were in a closed little space, and we were kind of looking around, and the bees, they kept swarming around us, and we were trying to communicate, but it was very, very loud. And the bees, they just kept swarming all around us. So we tried to close all the windows and the doors, and we took off the clothes that we had just put on. And these bees were killer bees. And they were all very excited. And we were trying to find poison so we could kill them so they wouldn't hurt us. So we covered ourselves all up. And we went through the door, and we closed it. And I asked, are you ready? And everyone was like, yeah. So we were looking all around us, and we saw the swarm of bees. And they were all trying to escape. And we were just looking at them. And someone said something about the bees being named. And so anyways, we tried to find their hive. And then it turns out that we found a wasp's nest. And someone got stung right behind their ear. So we were trying to learn the patterns of these bees so we could figure out what they were doing. And we were going to try to hide all night long. So my friends and I, we had this idea that we were gonna cover up again and wait till it was clear so there were no bees around us. We were working all night on this. So we went home and we covered the house with something. These long tubes. And what were they for? They were for trapping the bees. So we would make a lot of noise and the bees would be attracted to this and they would come to the noise. And I learned how to do this because of the classes that I took in school. It taught me how to do this. And so they were all swarming over to us very quickly. And we were up in the attic. And there was wood all around us. And the ceiling happened to be wood as well. So my friends and I, we had this plan in place and ready to go. And we put the wood panels all around the room to keep the bees from getting out or coming in. And that was a very strange and interesting story.